So hello. Welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe and also support my small business at latricelemon.com. So I first want to talk to you all about these car rental services, y'all. A man is suing Hertz because his rental car was stopped by armed police after being wrongfully reported as stolen. Yes. Seems like this is just their business model. Why is anybody renting from them, supporting them in any way? I don't know. Okay, now you can't. Well, Alex, it's only Hertz out there. No, there's Enterprise and there's a whole bunch of other places. Okay, and I got a story for later with that. Okay, but first I'm gonna get into this article and then I'm gonna get my thoughts and opinions on it as we go. A man is suing Hertz after he was held at gunpoint 30 minutes after renting his vehicle. Says the incident has left his daughter in therapy and terrified of police. Nicholas Wright and his then 13-year-old daughter were stopped by armed officers in October of last year, 30 minutes after he had just rented a car. 30 minutes, y'all. He is one of hundreds, and I believe the number was like 400 and something, okay? Not 110, 200, it's like 400 and something. He is one of hundreds suing Hertz after encounters with law enforcement following rental cars being reported as stolen while customers were driving them. Yes. The plaintiff, who was renting with Hertz subsidiary Thrifty, I heard about that one, was told by officers that the car had been reported stolen by the company. I had my hands in that sweatshirt, hoodie up, and it was pouring rain. Do you know how easy it could have been? Even worse, my daughter could have been shot. Yes, you're saying I stole something. I didn't steal anything. And I got cops like, okay, we gonna kill you? Come on. And you know them cops be trigger happy, y'all. So let's not even start. All right. And it says he told Insider a manager at the Thrifty Depot laughed over the phone. You can't make this up. The person laughed over the phone when he first called in panic over the incident. Like, are you kidding? Wright was later given an upgrade and $200 off of his bill. So I could have died. Okay. My daughter's now traumatized because of an error you made. And you give me $200 off my bill and 1 year newer of a car or whatever the upgrade is. That's how you say sorry, y'all. Why is anybody, how were they still in business? How have they not already been shut down? How are they still in operation? That's the question I have. But yo, story time, y'all. Okay, so I went to Illinois to go visit my family. Okay, me and my boyfriend, we got family up in Illinois and we went over there, right? So he went and booked with Dollars. So Dollars, like one of those rental car companies, right? So he went and booked with them via booking.com. He also did his hotel via booking.com. I did my hotel directly through the site. No issues there. Boom. He had issues now. Okay. We went to Dollar. So one went from AUS to Midway. Okay. So then we get up in the Midway, you get the little shuttle to come over there to like the rental car area, right? So now we're at the rental car area and then we're waiting in line. There's a couple right there. It's a black and white couple or whatever. They're doing their thing. And then we're waiting. And then like 3 more, groups are waiting behind us and we're still waiting. Okay. And then I'm looking at them and these two, because it was black dude and a white chick and they were together, whatever. And he looked mad and she looked madder. And I'm like, no, I don't think this is good. I was like, something doesn't seem right over here because they look irritated. They look mad. So I was like, what is going on? Finally, after like almost 30 minutes, if it wasn't 30 minutes, like 25, 30 minutes, it's finally our turn. They go and they don't look happy. So then I'm like, okay, well, I guess it's time. So then we go up there and then, he says, okay, my name is blah, blah, my reservation for the car, whatever. What's your name again? My name is, oh, well, you ain't in our system. Oh, don't know how that's possible. Can you check again? You ain't in our system. Are you sure you booked with us? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I booked with you. Then it was like, okay, well, I need to see a confirmation. Here, I already printed out. Here's a confirmation number. That's booking.com's confirmation number. That ain't ours, so there's not much we can do for you, sir. Well, where do I go? I mean, this is what I have. What do you mean you don't have this confirmation number? This is what I printed out. What are you talking about? So then she has him go looking through, scrolling through the emails. So he finally scrolls, finds an email. Yeah, that one ain't right either. I was like, what the heck are you talking about? And then after, 25 minutes of looking, okay, and the line behind us just building up. There's a guy, they finally get another person out to help. But I mean, you're taking over 30 minutes per person, at this point, so then we're like, okay, well, what is going on? How do we remedy this situation? Because what's happening? We need a car. Okay. So what's happening? So then and mind you, all of them were black. This other black person comes out and, well, what's your name? And I'm like, God dang it. How many times you gotta keep giving these people your name, And then he's like, this is my name. And then she's looking, well, you ain't in the system. Well, no shit. Okay. That this is what this lady said. I know it's not true because I have the confirmation code right here. I have the reservation right here. What are we doing? So then she's like, oh, she's like, girl, you didn't look at the paper that's over here, right? Now, mind you, there is a white piece of paper. It has names, confirmation codes, all that stuff of a whole bunch of people, and it was highlighted. So every time you highlight it, that means that person is done. Okay. That means that that person already got their car. Okay. That person already has their car. That paper has been sitting there the entire time, and the lady did not look at it. So the lady, she's like, girl, you didn't look at the paper. She's like, his name's right here on the paper. Meanwhile, we've been waiting for like 30 minutes, yo. It's been about 30 minutes that we're dealing with these people. So then we finally get it. And then she's like, okay. She's like, well, I'm gonna need your credit card in here. And then he's like, okay, put it in there, whatever. We go and wait. Mind you, we're waiting with a whole bunch of other people. We had one couple there that said that they were waiting freaking 2 hours. No lie. It was 2 hours they said they were waiting for. And I'm like, oh my God. I was like, please don't tell me this is going to be 2 hours, yo. Please don't tell me this is going to be 2 hours, because I'm going to be livid, So we ended up waiting for like a total of an hour and a half, yo. Total. Not from the time, it was from the time we got in to that. So we were just chilling for about an hour of nothing to do because we had no card, nothing. So then we're waiting, and he finally goes up there because she didn't call or anything. And the lady said, oh yeah, I'm gonna drive your car. I'm gonna bring it out in the front. She never told us how long, because we're waiting. We're like, okay, it's probably gonna be about 5-10 minutes. An hour later, that's when, and she doesn't even bring the car up because he had to go up there and get the car. Mind you, we went to the dollar. Okay. So don't do it, by the way. Please, if you want to save time and energy, don't do it. Just go to Enterprise or whatever, because these people will waste your time. So we went up there, and then I'm like, okay, cool. He goes up there or whatnot. And then the lady's like, oh, can I get your credit card? He's like, I just gave you my card an hour ago. You said you needed it to reserve it. You have my card in the system. Why do you need it again? Oh, what, you think I'm gonna steal $100 from you? That's literally what the lady said. Oh, you think I'm gonna steal from you? And he just looks at her like, what's your problem, lady? One, the lack thereof of professionalism, where you're wasting people's time because you don't even see the paper that's in front of you that you've been marking off all day. Are you freaking, what's going on? So he finally, he's like, whatever, I'm not even trying to deal with y'all stuff right now. So we do that or whatever, because we had things to do. Okay. It's not like we were just like, okay, well, we could get the car. We could wait here 10 hours. It's fine. We have nothing to do. No, we had things to do. We got to go. You know what I mean? So We finally get the car, whatever. And they actually give us a Malibu. It's a nice car. It's the newer one. It was actually a new car. It only had like a couple miles on it and whatnot. But long story short, y'all, if you find a good rental company, keep them. Okay. We know Hertz is calling the cops on people. Luckily, we didn't have that happen. But Hertz is calling the cops, and Dollar will have you there for 2 hours bullshitting around. That's exactly what's going to happen. You're just going to be there twiddling your thumbs, and you're just going to be wasting time because these people have no idea what they're doing. Okay. So definitely, if you are in the market, I tell this story just to tell you, if you are in the market for a car, please, please, please do your research. I wish that we would have done our research, because as we are waiting there, I was like, okay, well, you know what? Let me see the reviews. Oh my God. The reviews were so bad, y'all. These reviews were terrible. And I'm like, oh, I really wish we would have looked at this stuff. And because he was like, Dollar or Enterprise. I've never rented a car before, but he was like, Dollar or Enterprise. He's like, Dollar will get you a little cheaper. I was like, we'll go with that. Meanwhile, people go up to Enterprise and you just see people, here's my confirmation code. Okay, cool. Yeah, just head upstairs. Oh, okay, cool. Head upstairs. Meanwhile, every other place, we're over here twiddling our thumbs. We're waiting. Meanwhile, they're just letting people go. And I even walked over there. I was like, so do you got any more cars available? No, we're all fresh out. Of course. Do your research, y'all. Please, please, please do your research.